Hi, I'm Sophie and welcome to my world. Today I want to share a craft with you that came from one of my viewers. Her name's Jasmine. She lives in California and she gave me this amazing idea for using the last little bits and pieces of duct tape projects. So you know when you make your duct tape fabric and you cut it off and you've got all these little straggly ends and bits and pieces, don't throw them away. Save them because you can use them for an awesome thing. This bracelet or these bracelets. I'm going to show you how to make that in just a second. So for this project, you're just going to need a couple things. You're going to want a ruler. You're going to want some scissors, duct tape, any color will do. And then you're going to want packing tape, and this is important. You're going to want that clear packing tape that you can get at the packing stores or really pretty much anywhere. Hardware stores, all over. Now, what's really going to make this project fun is that you're going to use all those little scraps and little leftover pieces from other duct tape projects. So they can be double-sided, they can have a little bit of sticky on them, they can be shapes that you've cut out, they can even be little teeny tiny skinny scraps. The great thing about this project is it can use them all. You can also use, if you want to, magazines that you cut into little pieces. I've got some little pieces of magazine here. And you can even use photographs if you want to. I'm not going to use them in this one, but you can use photographs. Just cut out the image, whatever you want. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to move this out of the way here. We're going to just take a piece of duct tape and we're going to make it about 8 inches long. It's about right to there. So I'm just going to go from edge to edge here. About 8 inches long. Now I'm going to place it sticky side up. Now, if you're nervous about it moving around, you can take an extra little piece of tape and secure it, but usually it's pretty good. It can just stay there just like that. Now what you're going to do, this is really fun, you're just going to start laying pieces of duct tape scrap. And look, that one's even like mangled. That's okay. You can put that on here. You can place all these pieces on here. What's fun is you just kind of willy-nilly do it. It doesn't matter. I mean, half of them can be on the page, half of them can be off of it. It really doesn't matter. You're just kind of layering them any way you want to. I mean, you could get really fancy-dancy and do like all kinds of different designs on here if you wanted to, and take your time and really, really, really go to town. But because I'm making this video and I don't want to take up all your time, I'm just going to lay these on. And look, see how that's all messed up? That piece is okay to use too, because I can use both sides of it here. Just rip it off like that and like that. And see, it can go over the sides of the tape. It doesn't have to be perfect and only go edge to edge because you're going to trim this. Get one more piece here. Look at that big piece. That's a big old chunky piece that was left over from something. Okay, there we have it. So now you can see I've got all of these pieces kind of willy-nilly. Ooh, I need a little bit of gold, sorry. Willy-nilly, laid down, laid out. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of packing tape. Now, one little quick tip with packing tape, whenever you use it and you're finished, fold over the end just like that to make it easy to get your next piece when you're ready to craft again. Okay, I'm going to cut that piece off because we don't want that. And I'm just going to take this and lay it right on top to seal everything in. Snip that off at the end here. This is where I'm going to fold this over. See? Fold it over. Next time when I need it, I can find the end really easily. Okay, that's it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim. And I'm just going to trim on the inside so that I get nice sealed packing tape. I could save those for my next bracelet. Nice sealed packing tape bracelet here. Now, if you wanted to make your cuff really, really thick, you could put 2 pieces of duct tape down. Or if you want to, you could even make duct tape fabric out of this, meaning you could like make a whole sheet of duct tape fabric with the sticky side up, and then you could come back with all of these little pieces and you know, different little magazines and all that kind of stuff, pictures, everything. Do a whole full sheet, come back with the packing tape, and you could do like a purse or a wallet or anything with all these scraps. So what I'm trying to tell you is save your scraps. Don't ever throw anything away. Okay, Now I'm ready to make it into a bracelet. So all I do is wrap it around, and I'm going to give myself a little bit of tape here to seal it off. Actually, I'll use this tuck tape so you can see it. Take a little piece here, wrap it around, and seal it off. And there I have my beautiful bracelets. Now you can make them any size you want. If you want to make them big so they can slide off of your wrist like that. And then once you've made them, if you want to, you can even cut them into skinny bangles as well. There's lots and lots of different ways that you can make these bracelets. But this one I like because it's nice and tight. So there we have it, my beautiful bracelets. And there you have it, a great craft project for using those last little bits and pieces of duct tape. Now, one thing to let you know, you can make them larger. This one I made very tight to fit my wrist, but if you make them larger and bigger, you can actually slip them on and off, like more like a bangle bracelet. And when you're going to do that, what I like to do is I actually like to overlap the pieces, and then I like to make a 360 with my tape. So I would tape all the way around. And in this case, what I would use is I would use that packing tape, because that packing tape is going to be clear and you won't see where the ends are joined together. So what I would do is overlap a little bit, and then I would use that clear tape. And then I've got a bangle that'll slip on and off, as opposed to this tight one, which I've actually got taped to my wrist here. Well, it's actually taped to itself. It's not taped to my wrist. You can see it moves. For more ideas from you, the viewers, that we turn into actual crafts, come and check us out at Sophie-World.com.